In a peaceful village nestled between green fields and winding dirt paths lived a humble and intelligent boy named Ethan. Raised by his farmer parents, Ethan grew up helping in the fields before and after school, always dreaming of a life built on knowledge. His parents, despite their modest means, prioritized his education, believing that learning could change the course of his life. Every morning, Ethan would ride his bright red bicycle, slightly rusted but cared for dearly, for miles to attend a well-known college in the nearby town. In that same college, a girl named Emily from a bustling city also studied. Emily came from a middle-class family. Her parents were both educators who believed in empowering their daughter with independence and wisdom. She rode a sleek yellow bicycle of the same make as Ethan's, a coincidence that would become a symbol of their unexpected bond. Emily was known for her elegance, discipline, and charm. Her confidence made her a leader among her peers, yet she had a quiet nature that valued depth over popularity. Ethan, on the other hand, was admired for his honesty, humility, and his relentless pursuit of knowledge. Though they came from vastly different worlds, fate had a plan. The college they attended was overseen by a wise and deeply compassionate headmistress, Mrs. Grace. She had an eye for potential and a heart for students who worked hard. She admired Ethan's diligence and Emily's grace. Mrs. Grace often saw them from her office, Ethan absorbed in books under a tree, and Emily, curious and watchful, slowly gravitating toward the same tree over time. Their first conversation was about a literature assignment. Then came longer discussions in the library, shared notes, and eventually shared walks through the campus gardens. Their bond grew slowly but surely, rooted in mutual respect and genuine curiosity for each other's world. Soon they began riding to college together, Ethan on his red bike, Emily on her yellow one, forming a picture-perfect scene that became well known on campus. One day, Ethan fell ill and couldn't attend class. When Emily arrived and found his seat empty, a deep sadness overtook her. Instead of attending lectures, she sat alone in the college lawn, the same place where they used to talk, surrounded by blooming flowers and soft grass, waiting and hoping he would return. This became a pattern. Each time Ethan was absent, Emily would skip class and sit silently in the lawn, lost in memories. Mrs. Grace noticed this silent expression of love. She spoke gently to Emily one day, saying, "True affection is patient and strong, but always remember, knowledge is what will keep you two together." Emily nodded, understanding the wisdom in her words. The years passed and both Ethan and Emily graduated from college with honors. Their families, once hesitant about their contrasting backgrounds, had watched their children grow mature and responsible. Impressed by their commitment, both sets of parents gave their blessings when Ethan and Emily decided to continue their education together at a renowned university. University life brought new challenges, tougher courses, larger classrooms, and new faces. But Ethan and Emily stood side by side. They chose different majors but made time to support each other. Whether it was studying late into the night, preparing for exams, or sharing meals on the grassy university lawns, their companionship deepened. As final exams approached in their last year, Ethan received heartbreaking news. His father had suffered a stroke. Without hesitation, Ethan left for the village to be by his father's side, unable to attend his last paper. He returned to the city days later, only to find out that he had failed the course and would not graduate that semester. Heartbroken, he met Emily and confessed his sorrow. Emily, visibly moved, said nothing. The next day, when results were announced, Ethan saw Emily walking toward him, her face calm. She handed him her result sheet. She too had failed one paper. Shocked, he asked her why. She replied softly, "We started this journey together. How can I finish it alone?" They reappeared for their exams in the next session, this time with even more determination. And on graduation day, they walked out of the auditorium hand in hand, both smiling, both victorious. Their love had not only survived time and trials, but had been built on sacrifice, loyalty, and an unspoken promise to always walk side by side. Their story touched the hearts of many, from classmates to professors, and even to strangers who learned of them through whispers and retellings. A few months later, with the blessings of their parents and the presence of their beloved headmistress Mrs. Grace, Ethan and Emily were married in a beautiful ceremony that combined the best of both worlds, the vibrant traditions of Ethan's village and the elegant style of Emily's city life. Together, they began a new chapter, not just as husband and wife, but as partners in life, ready to face whatever the world would bring, just as they always had, together. This story teaches us that true love transcends background, class, and circumstance. It shows us that real strength lies in patience, understanding, and sacrifice. When two people uplift and walk beside each other through challenges, their bond becomes unbreakable. Love is not proven in grand displays but in quiet loyalty, mutual growth, and the courage to stand together, especially when the world expects you to stand alone.